Hello friend, welcome back to my channel Maths by Samit Deshmukh. In this video we are solving question number 9 of miscellaneous exercise 2a of matrices. So let us try to solve this example. So if you are new on my channel, subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get the notification of every newly uploaded videos. See, in this example, two matrices are given to us. A and B are two matrices. First part of this question is to find out AB and inverse of AB. So first we are trying to complete first part, and in the second part we have to verify that inverse of AB is equal to B inverse into what? A inverse. Later on we will discuss about second part. First let us try to find out value of AB and inverse of AB. So in the solution, first write down the given matrices. So here two matrices are given to us. Element of matrix A are 2, 3, 1, 2 and element of matrix B are 1, 0, 3, 1. We are finding multiplication of these two matrices. So what are the element of first matrix? 2, 3, 1, 2 and element of matrix B are 1, 0, 3, 1. We know that how to take the multiplication of two matrices. Whenever we are finding multiplication of two matrices, we are multiplying by row to the column. So multiplying by row to the column means multiply by first element to first element plus second element into second element. So see what we will get here. This product is 2. 2 plus 3 into 3 is 9. 2 plus 9 will be equal to 11. So here we will get 11. Now I am multiplying by first row to the second column. This product is 0 and this product is 3. So 0 plus 3 will be equal to 3. Now we are using element of second row. So here also we will get element of second row. Now I am multiplying by second row to first column. Observe that 1 into 1 is 1 and 2 into 3 is 6. 1 plus 6 will be equal to 7. And lastly multiply by second row to second column. So this product is 0 and 2 into 1 is 2. So 0 plus 2 will be equal to 2. In this way we have got multiplication of AB. Once the multiplication of two matrices is known to us, then we have to find out its inverse. To find out its inverse, we have three choices: either apply row transformation, column transformation or adjoint method. Because here method is not mentioned, so we have a choice. So better way, let us try to find out inverse of this matrix applying adjoint method. To apply the adjoint method, first we have to find out determinant of AB. So write down all the element of this matrix in determinant: 11, 3, 7, 2. So what we'll get here? 22 minus this product is 21, so will be equal to 1. So once the value of determinant is known to us, we can observe that this determinant is not equals to 0, means its inverse exists. So as we are finding inverse by adjoint method, so we have to find out cofactor of all these four elements. So cofactors of elements are. So here cofactor of first element is denoted by A11, second element by A12, third element lies in second row and first columns, and next element lies in second row and second column. So what is the formula to find out cofactor? -1 raised to power I plus j, means 1 plus 1 into m11. Here what we will get? -1 raised to power I plus j, means 1 plus 2 into m22, -1 raised to power 2 plus 1 into m21. What is formula? -1 raised to power I plus j. Here I is 2 and j is 1. So here also we are applying same formula, -1 raised to power I plus j, means 2 plus 2 into mij. I is 2 and j is also what? 2. So here first find out the value of first term. Here power of -1 is even number, so its value is +1. Here power of -1 is odd number, so its value is -1. Here also odd number, so -1. And lastly here power of -1 is even number, so its value is +1. Now remaining part is to find out minor. Minor is nothing but determinant, and to obtain the element of determinant, here we have to delete the element of first row and first column. Delete first row, first column, what will get? 2. Now delete first row and second column. first row, second column, what we will get? 7. Now delete second row, first column, what will get? 3. Now delete second row, second column, what will get? 11. 2 into 1 is 2, 7 into minus 1 is minus 7, 3 into minus 1 is minus 3, and 11 into 1 will be equal to 11. In this way, we have got cofactor of all the element. Once the cofactor is known to us, write down matrix of cofactor. Matrix of cofactor is, so here element of the matrices are 2, minus 7, minus 3 and 11. So once the matrix of cofactor is known to us, to find out its adjoint, means we are finding adjoint of which matrix? AB, because this matrix is nothing but matrix AB and we are finding its adjoint. So adjoint can be find out just simply by interchanging rows and column, means transpose of matrix of cofactor. So convert first row into first column, 2 minus 7, convert second row into second column, minus 3, 11. So now to check whether our answer is correct or not, check that these two element, yes, interchange और ये दो element का sign change होना चाहिए. So yes, our answer is correct here. So now find out inverse of the matrix. So therefore inverse of AB will be equals to, what is the formula to find out inverse? 1 upon determinant of AB into adjoint of AB, isn't it? So which is equal to 1 upon determinant of AB. What is the value of determinant? Will be equal to 1. So 1 into adjoint. Just now we have got adjoint of this matrix. 2, minus 3, minus 7 and 11 are its element. 1 upon 1 is 1. 1 into multiply by 1 to all these element. So we will get what? Same element here. And this is nothing but inverse of AB. So inverse of AB. In this way, we have completed first part of this example denoted by equation number first, because this matrix we will require in second part also. Inverse of AB is nothing but our left hand side. Now here to verify whether these two values are equal or not, we have to find out first value of left hand side, then right hand side. Left hand side is also already known to us, which we have denoted by equation number first. Now to find out value on right hand side, we have to find out B inverse. Matrix B is given, we have to find out its inverse, and even we will require the value of A inverse, means inverse of this matrix. Once the inverse of these two matrices are known to us, then by taking their multiplication we will get the value of right hand side. And once the value of right hand side is known to us, then check whether this left hand side and right hand side are equal or not. Now first we are trying to find out inverse of this matrix. So consider the matrix, consider matrix A. And what are the element of matrix A? 2, 3, 1, 2. So find out its inverse. I am giving here priority to find out its inverse applying row transformation. In case of row transformation, which condition we are applying? A into A inverse is equal to I. We have a choice, use any method to find out the inverse. At this time I am giving priority to apply what? Row transformation, because here inverse of this matrix AB we have seen applying adjoint method. Now I am finding its inverse by row transformation. So element of matrix A are 2, 3, 1, 2. A inverse, skip it as it is. And on this side write down the element of identity matrix 1, 0, 0, 1. So let us try to convert this matrix into identity matrix. Now to convert this matrix into identity, first here we will require what? 1. So this is the element of R1. So our operation should be on R1. What is the element of R1? 2. To convert it into 1, we have to take subtraction of what? R1 and R2. So 2 minus 1 will become what? 1. So which operation we are performing here? R1 minus R2. Let us see what we'll get here. Our operation is on R1. So keep the element of R2 as it is. What is operation on R1? R1 minus R2. 2 minus 1 will be equal to 1. And 3 minus 2 is 1. Perform the same operation on this side. 1 minus 0 is 1 and 0 minus 1 will be equal to minus 1. Keep element of R2 1, 2, 0, 1 as it is. Then here we will require what? 0. So to convert this element into 0, we have to we have to subtract 1 from it. Means which operation we have to perform here? R2 minus R1, because 1 minus 1 will become what? 0. Simply by performing this operation R2 minus R1, here we will get 0. So here perform this operation on R2, keep element of R1 as it is. On this side also keep the element of R1 as it is. So well, 1 minus 1 is 0 and 2 minus 1 will be equal to 1. Perform the same operation on this side. 0 minus 1 is minus 1 and 1 minus minus means plus 1. 1 plus 1 is what? 2. Now we have completed our first step. Second step is to get 1 here. Already 1 is there. Lastly, we will require 0 here. To convert this element into 0, our operation is on what? R1. From R1 we are subtracting R2, because 1 minus 1 will become 0. So let us perform this operation on element of what? R1. See what result we are getting here. So 1 minus 0 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 minus minus means plus 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, and here minus 1 minus 2 will be minus 3. Keep remaining element as it is, 1, 2, because there is no operation on R2. So here we can observe that this matrix get converted into identity matrix, and identity into A inverse will be equal to A inverse, and on this side new matrices is nothing but our required value of A inverse. Once the value of A inverse is known to us, then to find out this product we will require value of what? B inverse. Now let us try to find out inverse of this matrix B. So consider the matrix B. Consider matrix B, and element of this matrices are 1, 0, 3, 1. Now to find out inverse of this matrix, I am giving priority to column transformation, because if we are converting only one element into 0, so this matrix will become what? Identity, and easily applying column transformation we are able to convert it into what? 0. Using row transformation also we are able to find out its inverse very easily. So here since we are applying column transformations, we are using which condition? That B inverse into B is equals to identity matrix, means B inverse should be our prefactor. So keep this B inverse as it is. What are the element of matrix B? 1, 0, 3, 1. On this side identity matrix means its elements are 1, 0, 0, 1. So to convert this element into what? 0, our operation should be on C1, and what is the element of C1 here? 3. From 3 we are subtracting 3, so here we are using corresponding element of C2. To get 3 here I am multiplying by 3, and we have to take subtraction, so that 3 minus 3 will become what? 0. So here already inverse of matrix AB is known to us, which we have denoted by equation number first. On this side just write down this equation first. Inverse of matrix AB, its elements are 2, minus 3, minus 7, 11, and this equation we have denoted by what? Equation number first, because which is nothing but our what? Left hand side. Just note down this equation here. Now let us perform this operation on the element of C1. So these are the element of C1. We are using corresponding element of C2, and we are multiplying to C2 by what? Minus 3. Multiply by minus 3. 0 into minus 3, 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. Multiply by minus 3. Minus 3 plus 3 will become 0. There is no operation on C2, so keep the element of C2 as it is. Perform the same operation on C1 on this side. Multiply to C2 by minus 3. 0 into minus 3 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. Multiply by minus 3 here. 1 into minus 3 is minus 3. Minus 3 plus 0 is minus 3. Keep element of C2 as it is. So this matrix is identity. Identity into B inverse will be equal to B inverse, and on this side new matrices which we have got here will be our required value of B inverse. Once A inverse and B inverse are known to us, now to find out our value of right hand side we have to take their multiplication. So now we are finding multiplication of what? B inverse and A inverse. So which is equal to, so the element of B inverse are known to us, 1, 0, minus 3, 1, and element of A inverse are 2, minus 3, minus 1, 2. Now just simply we have to find out multiplication of these two matrices, and we know that whenever we are taking multiplication we are multiplying by row to the column. So 1 into 2 is 2, and 0 into minus 1 is 0. So 2 plus 0 will be equal to 2. Now multiply by this row to next column. This product is minus 3 and this product is 0. Minus 3 plus 0 is minus 3. Now I am using element of second row, so here also we will get element of second row. Multiply by second row to first column. So here this product is minus 6 and this product is minus 1. Minus 6 minus 1 is minus 7. Now multiply by second row to second column. So here this product is 9 and 9 plus 2. This product is 2. 9 plus 2 is what? 11. So in this way we have got the value of B inverse into A inverse. Let us denote this value say by equation number 2. Now observe the equation number first and equation number 2. Check whether these two matrices are equal matrices. Yes, easily we can observe the matrices are equal matrices. So from equation first and second, what we can conclude? The value of what? Inverse of AB will be equal to what? B inverse into A inverse, and this important property or this important result is called as reversal law of inverse of a matrix. So in this way we have proved one very important property by considering given two matrices, and this property can be useful while solving the objective type question also. Now see the question number 10. In question number 10, one matrix is given to us and we have to show that this left hand side is equal to what? Right hand side. So left hand side means what? A inverse. Means first we have to find out inverse of this matrix. So here we have three choices. Find out inverse by row transformation, column transformation, or by adjoint method. Here I am giving priority to find out its inverse applying adjoint method. So to find out adjoint method, first we have to find out determinant of this matrix. So write down all the element in determinant. So which is equals to 4 minus 10. 4 minus 10 will be equal to minus 6. So here we can observe that value of determinant is not equals to 0, means its inverse exists. So now find out cofactors of all elements. So cofactor of first element is denoted by A11, second element lies in first row and second column, so its cofactor is denoted by A12, 2 lies in second row first column, so its cofactor is denoted by A21, and element 1 lies in second row second column, so its cofactor is denoted by A22. And already we have solved many examples, so we know the formula to find out cofactor. What is the formula? Minus 1 raised to power I plus j into Mij. So here I is 1, j is 1. Just we are substituting the value of I and j. So in the same way here we'll get minus 1 raised to power 1 plus 2 into M12. Here what we will get? Minus 1 raised to power 2 plus 1 into M21. Here what we will get? Minus 1 raised to power 2 plus 2 into M22. Now first find out value of first term. Here power of minus 1 is even number, so its value is plus 1. Here odd number, so its value is minus 1. Here odd number, so minus 1. And lastly power of minus 1 is even number, so its value is plus 1. Now minor means what? Determinant. To obtain the element of this determinant, delete first row first column. What will get here? 1. Now delete first row second column. What will get? 2. Now delete second row first column. What will get? 5. Lastly delete second row second column. What will get here? 4. So which is equal to determinant of 1 is 1, 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into minus 1 is minus 2, here 5 into minus 1 is minus 5, and 4 into 1 will be equal to 4. In this way we have got cofactor of all the element. So write down all these cofactors in a matrix. So we will get what? Matrix of cofactor. So matrix of cofactor is just simply we are collecting all these cofactor in one matrix. What are the cofactor? 1, minus 2, minus 5, 4. So once the matrix of cofactor is known to us, find out adjoint of a matrix. So adjoint of this matrix can be found out by taking transpose of matrix of cofactor. This is matrix of cofactor, take its transpose. Finding transpose means converting rows into column or column into rows, means interchanging rows and columns. So first row we have converted into first column and second row we have converted into second column. Check whether our answer is correct or not. Check that these two elements are interchanged. Yes. And check that sign of these two elements are also changes. Yes. Means we can say that our adjoint is Correct. Now find out inverse of a matrix. What is the formula to find out inverse? 1 upon determinant of A into adjoint of A. So which is equal to 1 upon determinant. What are the element of determinant? 1 by 6. Element of determinant is what? Sorry, minus 6. So 1 by minus 6 into adjoint. So 1 minus 5 minus 2, 4. So now we are writing it in simplest form. Means simplest form means what? Simply I am multiplying by minus to all the element of this matrices to eliminate this negative sum number. So to eliminate this minus sign, I am multiplying by minus to all the element of this matrices. So sign of all element will get changed. Here we will get minus 1, here minus into minus is plus 5, here we will get plus 2, here we will get minus 4. In this way we have got the value of left hand side. Let us denote it by equation number first. Now we are finding the value of right hand side. What is the right hand side? 1/6 A minus 5I is equals to, so which is equal to 1/6, keep it as it is. Now replace A by matrix A, where element of this matrix are 4, 5, 2, 1 minus 5I. I means what? Identity matrix, and we know that element of identity matrix are 1, 0, 0, 1. Just we have substituted the value of A and value of I, and now simplify it. We will get the value of what? Right hand side also. So 1/6, I am not disturbing to 1/6. Here keep the element of first matrix as it is, 4, 5, 2, 1. I am simply multiplying to all the element of this matrix by 5. So 5 into 1 is 5. 5 into 0 is 0, 5 into 0 is 0, and 5 into 1 will be equals to 5. Now 1 by 6, keep it as it is. We have to take the difference, means subtraction of these two matrices. Whenever we are taking subtraction of two matrices, we are taking subtraction of corresponding element. So 4 minus 5 will be minus 1. So here 5 minus 0 will be equal to 5, and 2 minus 0 will be equal to 2, and 1 minus 5 will be equals to minus 4. So here we have got the value of what? 1/6 A minus 5I also. Let us denote it by equation number 2. And here we can observe that these two matrices are what? Equal matrices. So this is nothing but left hand side, and this is nothing but what? Right hand side. And from equation first and second, we can conclude that the value of left hand side is equal to what? Right hand side. So here simply write down from equation first and second. So from equation first and second, we can conclude that these two values are equal. In this way, we have completed question number 10 also.